Hey guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Friday video report. Two free plays coming up in just a moment. Going to take a look at the game between the Red Sox and Tampa Bay, along with your contest out west between the Angels and A's in Oakland. Plus, money-saving discount coupon code coming your way in just a moment. That'll save you $20 off of any single purchase you make today. Whether it's a handicapper's play, a package, whatever, one-time usage coupon will save you $20. Remember, the discount coupon code's only available here on the video reports, along with a myriad of other discount offers and specials and freebies as well. Before we get to today's action, happened to catch the midnight show of Harry Potter last night. Never read the books, but, I have a kid. He, of course, grew up reading the books, watching the movies. Got to tell you guys, it was really a good movie. I mean, it was one of those movies that stands on its own, even if you never had read any of the books, and without a doubt, the best one of the entire series. I think it set a record for the biggest Thursday night, Friday morning opening ever, like 43 million. Blew away Twilight. Oh, isn't that a shame? Anyway, good film. Hey, something else you see tonight. If you haven't been, if you didn't have DirecTV and didn't watch earlier this year, tonight's the season finale, actually the series finale. Friday Night Lights, one of the best shows on television, not only for the fact that it gave us Minka Kelly. I mean, seriously, Derek Jeter got his 3,000th hit. I mean, did we really care what Derek Jeter had to say? Because Derek was probably going home to Minka Kelly. I mean, you got 3,000 hits. You went 5 for 5. You hit a home run. You drove in the tie-breaking run. You took the All-Star break off. You probably spent it with Minka Kelly. These are good things. Trust me on this. But you can also catch the beginning of Friday Night Lights, the entire series. Did you see ESPN Classic has decided to pick up the series? It's a good thing, because what the hell does anybody watch ESPN Classic for? Seriously. What brilliant guy, programmer at ESPN thought years ago, let's start a network, we'll show classic games. What's a classic game? Do you give a damn about a college football game? Miami, Florida State played back in 1991? Maybe if you were an alum. Maybe if you went to the game. Maybe if you weren't a student at that time, I don't know. Maybe you're a former player, maybe you care about it. But I mean, seriously, even great college moments, great college football moments. Doug Flutie's Hail Mary pass, right? Something along those lines. I mean, yeah, you can watch the replay. You really want to watch the whole damn game? I mean, you couldn't pay me to watch Oregon-Auburn. And that game was just played a couple of months ago back in January. I mean, who cares? I mean, you can see it now. Watch ESPN Classic a couple years from now. All they'll be doing is showing like shows like this, North Dallas 40 movie, Rudy the movie, the Rocky movies. It'll be for classic sports television. I don't know. Just my personal thoughts on the matter, and that's all I care about. But again, we could spend the next 10 minutes talking about Minka Kelly. But however, I will refrain. Let's talk about a couple of hot handicappers. Oh, by the way, one more thing about Harry Potter. I got to tell you, it was a very satisfying conclusion to the series, and I won't give you any spoilers either. I mean, one of the best series conclusions of movies. I mean, the Star Wars first trilogy, good conclusion, although the Ewoks, drive me a little crazy still after 20 years, The second trilogy of Star Wars, I mean, it was okay unless, you really happen to be in love with Hayden Christensen. What the hell they cast him for in the first place? Still beyond me. I think the Ewoks acted better than Hayden Christensen, but this one, much more satisfying. It'll be interesting to see after watching the trailer for The Dark Knight, the end of that trilogy for next year. Okay, let's talk about a couple of hot handicappers. Bob Valentino, of course, not an everyday handicapper, meaning he only releases plays when he likes a game on the board. Can't go wrong there the way he's going, because tonight, 60-dime winner. Yes, another one. It is number 11 out of 12 and number 7 in a row. It's on the Brewers and Rockies. He went 4-0 with those plays last week prior to the All-Star break. As I said, number 7 in a row and 11 out of 12 going tonight overall. Bob Valentino has won 10 of his last 11 plays, and in that stretch, 570 dimes net profit. That's over a 6-week period, so $10 bettors, you would have won $5,700 over the last 6 weeks, just betting those 11 plays, of which he won 10 of them. Overall, he's won 12 of his last 14 baseball plays, good for 620 dimes. Again, those 14 baseball plays alone, $10 gamblers, you would have won. This is net profit, after losses, after vigor, all factored in. You would have cleared $6,205 along the way. So that's what's going for him. Scott Delaney, I always tell you the good with the bad. Scott Delaney has been red hot. He lost the All-Star game, small play on the American League. He also lost the small play last night. but he still won 24 out of 30 days, so not exactly like we're going to throw him out the door here, you know what I mean? 911 dimes net profit so far this baseball season alone, and over the past 15 weeks, a net profit of 1,205 dimes, which means over the past 15 weeks, $10 bettors, you've cleared over $12,000. And finally, Chuck O'Brien remaining the #1 baseball handicapper. And I mean, Delaney's really pushed his ass over the past month and a half. But Chuck O'Brien's still #1 in baseball at this site. If you had bet all of his baseball action since last year, $10 bettors, again, using that same analogy, you would have won $13,008 in baseball alone since last summer. And in all sports combined, we're talking about the NBA playoffs in baseball, over the past 6 weeks, a $10 bettor has won nearly $8,900 by following Chuck's advice. Tonight, he has his 7th and 8th consecutive baseball winners, which happen to be his 50 dime winner number 4 out of 5 and his 20 dime winner number 3 in a row. So 70 more dimes of action, a potential $700 more profit for those $10 bettors for Chuck O'Brien going tonight. Now, your money-saving discount coupon code, guys, is going to be simply 20 return. 20 return, 20, and spell out the name of the word return, R-E-T-U-R-N. 20 return, no space between 20 and the word return. It'll save you $20 when prompted. Enter that coupon code in your shopping cart. You don't have to buy my plays. You can buy anybody's plays at the site. $20 off. One-time usage coupon good today. Only Friday. 20 return, no space between 20 and the word return. Your first free pick, let's head out to the West Coast. The A's are hosting the Angels. Dan Herron going for Los Angeles. 5-2 and 10 road starts, a respectable 3.43 earned run average. But Herron, of course, comes in here on a roll, having won his last 4 starts, compiling a 1.45 earned run average in that span. And opponents have batted just 171 against him in those 4 games. The Angels, after an 11-2 homestand, you know, they don't win impressively, it seems, but they just seem to win. Of course, they've got one of the best baseball managers in Mike Scioscia. I mean, got to be considered the top 2 or 3 in majors. They've won 20 of their last 27. Meanwhile, the Oakland A's, well, you know, what can I say? The A's are in a 5-13 slump. Their average just 2.4 runs in that stretch, batting just .205. So I'm going to go with the Angels in this one and take Herron in this one as well. Once again, going to go with Herron. Oh, by the way, the A's are pitching Brandon McCarthy tonight. I think he's only making his 3rd start since coming off the disabled list with the shoulder problem. His first one was good. His last one on Saturday against Texas and Arlington, not so good, giving up 5 runs in 6 innings. Anyway, the A's have lost each of his last 5 and 8 of his last 9 starts so far this season. Your other play, I'm going to lay the wood with the Tampa Bay Rays, minus the $1.55 at home tonight against the Boston Red Sox. David Price did beat the Red Sox at Fenway back on April 12th, giving up 2 runs in 7 2/3 innings of a 3-2 triumph. Did take a home loss when they had the rematch in this series, June 16th, giving up 3 runs in 5 innings of a 4-2 setback. But I like Tampa in this one, even though Andrew Miller has come up from the minors and pitched very adequately, not great, not superb, adequately for the Red Sox, as he's won 3 straight starts with a 3.57 earned run average and 4 starts overall since his recall. So again, I'm going to take Tampa in this one, minus the 155 with David Price, who really has come off a couple of subpar outings, and I'm looking for him to crank it back up like he was pitching effectively early in this season. Again, Tampa and the LA Angels, your 2 free picks. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Saturday morning.